Please.
Just why does this? Is that quiet?
No.
Oh,
That's just random lady 2.
but she looks like quiet.
I think what this game is implying is that you'll be able to create a character. And it's like you and your buddies have to do this. Get that zombie! We did it! It's just them shooting ones. Like, how's that supposed to be cool? Fucking. Ugh. So, the only reason I know about this, Metal Gear Survive, is because I woke up, I swear to you, I woke up today and I had a text on my screen, on my phone. What the fuck? On my screen. A text on my phone from my stepbrother. And he said, actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just pull it up just because. I mean, I have my phone right next to me. So, exactly what he said. He said, "Did you see the new Metal Gear game, Survive? The second I read what it is, he said I noped the fuck out of it." So, me and him, we go way back with Metal Gear Solid. Way back to Metal Gear Solid 1. Not, I know way back would be like on the MSX and stuff like that, but no. We mainly on Metal Gear Solid 1 for us. When we were kids playing it, right? So, me and him both grew up playing Metal Gear our whole lives. It's one of our, both, I would say, mine and his both, one of our favorite, like, game of all fucking time. One of them, at least in the series. And this is full proof, I would say, that Konami has given up. They just don't care anymore. If they do, it's slightly enough to get money. This is all this is. Metal Gear Survive is Konami's way of saying, well, let's, one, try to get more money from the Metal Gear Solid fans that still exist, and two, let's also try to appeal to what other people would want who don't want to play Metal Gear because they don't like Metal Gear for whatever reason. They don't like stealth games, or it just doesn't vibe with them. So I'm assuming what may have happened is that some guy at Konami had an idea for a survival game. He stepped up and said, I have an idea for a survival game. Let's do this new idea. And they said, no, make it Metal Gear. How can you make it Metal Gear and save us money by making it? Oh, just use the Fox engine that we already have. We don't have to make a new engine. Use all the assets from Metal Gear Solid. Make a couple new ones with these fucking zombies. And that's Metal Gear. That's Konami being as cheap as fucking possible. Look, I understand with a business you have to make money, but this is fucking bullshit. This is bullshit. What Metal Gear fan was clamoring for zombie survival? And I know they're technically not zombies, right? They're technically not, but I think you would agree with me here. These are just fucking zombies.
Yeah, they're just zombies with like fucking metal on their head or whatever.
They're just zombies. So, in the Metal Gear, I know this is not canon. I'm sure this isn't canon. But, why in the fuck does a random alien beam just pop down and fucking grab all the guys and pull them out? Why did it specifically aim for just the fucking mother base blowing up? I'm sure there's some bullshit explanation for it in the game. But come the fuck on. For real? Like, just cue X-Files theme song. Just cue that shit while that's happening. Seriously, like that. The fucking, where's fucking Scully and Mulder fucking driving on a boat looking at the goddamn wreckage of Mother Base, wondering, how did this happen? Actually, that sounds like a much more interesting game than what we got. So,
we should play the X-Files video game at one point. It's for PS2.
That has nothing to do with the shitty game that we're talking about right now. I don't know if that game's good. I do know.
It's shitty too.
God damn it. So, the reason why I wanted to bring you on was because you have already, as a fan, now granted, I don't know how long you've been a fan of this game series, but I know you've been a fan for a good amount of time. And this is a game series that Konami has already fucking dived straight into the fucking grave, revived it multiple fucking times with horrible outcomes. And right now, I would say it's dead again. It's dead again. It's a dead series that should have died at the third game, honestly. And it's still here, and that is Silent Hill. Silent Hill is a series that... How long have you been a fan of Silent Hill?
I've been a fan since I was 14 or 15.
And now you're in your early 20s. So
yeah, I'll be 24 next January.
So you're in your 20s, and you've been a fan for almost 10 years now. 10 years of Silent Hill. And what would you say, where would you say the nosedive happened first off with Konami, with Silent Hill, for example?
The Room.
That's 4. So Silent Hill 4. And why would you say that was the fucking nosedive?
Well, for one, it's not even fucking set in Silent Hill.
Isn't it in the dude's apartment?
No, yeah.
And you go in and walk around a subway?
But the apartment is in the next...
subways are spooky.
In the next town over. It's not even in
Really?
Silent Hill. Have you ever actually played it?
No.
Like, it's not...
I didn't know it took place in the town next to the fucking Silent Hill.
There's only one part where you're actually in Silent Hill, and it's when you visit Walter's fucking orphanage in Silent Hill. And that's it. That's all that's in Silent Hill.
I just remember seeing promotional material.
Fucking, what's his face? I forget the name of the city. Like Ashcroft or something?
Oh my god, of course it's fucking Ashcroft. At least Silent Hill you can get away with that name, but fucking Ashcroft, really? That sounds like somebody trying way too hard to be Silent Hill. Like, it's the town next to it.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about Pennsylvania, right? Isn't it supposed to be like in Pennsylvania or some shit?
No, well, the thing is, like with Silent Hill,
it's based off a town in Pennsylvania.
No, it's not based off of any town in Pennsylvania. It's based off like your typical normal Midwest. That's the movie one is based off the town in the.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about the movie. But okay, so Silent Hill 4 was ass, right? What happened after Silent Hill 4?
We got Silent Hill Origins, which was even more ass.
Wasn't that on Xbox 360?
No, it was on PS2, PS Vita, and...
Is that the one where you're the truck driver, right?
Yeah.
And he's like carrying some burnt kid?
Yeah, he's carrying a
I thought that one was really ass too?
Yeah.
Why?
It was okay. I mean, it's a prequel to the first one.
Oh.
That's why it's ass. But like the gameplay
that's why it's ass.
But the gameplay mechanics to it are also pretty fucking ass because it's like you can only carry one weapon at a time.
Oh, but I gotta correct you. It wasn't on the Vita, it was on the PSP. Because I know I can already, if somebody does want, they'll be like, fucking stupid asshole.
Whatever. It was on the handheld.
They're both on dead handhelds. Got 'em!
Except for the Vita. Anyways,
So the thing was, so we had Origins, then wasn't it Homecoming, that real shit one? That was like, it was really dead, right?
Yeah.
Homecoming came out and everybody was like,
well,
oh my god.
That's because Homecoming was made not by the Japanese, but by the American team.
So,
at Konami.
Here's where I get though. Has there even been a good Silent Hill after this? There was Shattered Memories was okay. It wasn't great.
It wasn't great, but it was okay. It was decent.
But here's where I get to. Wouldn't you agree, and correct me if I'm wrong, but wouldn't you agree that Silent Hill 3 was a great ending point for Silent Hill?
Yes.
As a game, as a
storyline,
everything. It was the perfect ending in a way. It wasn't, you know what I mean? Like it capped off the whole series. And I've always, and just to get, cut a long rant into a mini rant, I feel like a lot of game companies want to be like Nintendo. They want to have their Zelda, they want to have their Marios, they want to have those kind of games where they can continuously make them forever. The problem being though is that games like Silent Hill and Metal Gear are a lot more complicated story-wise than Zelda or Mario. Zelda and Mario have such an easy premise to follow that yes, they can keep doing the same game because the games are more focused on the changes they do in gameplay, while Silent Hill and Metal Gear are more focused on story and everything like that. I think there's a lot more gameplay focus. There's a little more a bigger chunk of gameplay focus in Metal Gear, but still with something like Silent Hill, You know, it had 3 games to tell stories, and that should just be enough. There's no reason we should have as many fucking Silent Hills as we have. And I really truly believe the moment Kojima was fired, left, whatever, Konami, that was it. That should be it. There should not be another Metal Gear after that. And as I know some fans would, that, you know, hurts hearing that, is that, you know, we should have another Metal Gear, but fuck it. We've had so many good Metal Gears that I think it's fine to say I can keep playing Metal Gear Solid 3. I can play Metal Gear Solid 3 for the rest of my goddamn life. I have nothing against playing that game forever. That game is perfect. And so many other, I mean, Metal Gear Solid 2 is amazing, Metal Gear Solid 1's amazing, Metal Gear Solid 5, be it the story is not great, barely there, but goddamn, dude, I fucking love the gameplay of Metal Gear Solid 5, which is why I'm mixed with this new one, because I know the gameplay is going to be exactly what 5 was. There's no way they can fuck that up, because the gameplay is already solidified to be amazing. But this isn't fucking Metal Gear. This isn't Metal Gear, and this is what I'm getting at, is that Konami has some weird history with fucking up their games so bad that it's barely even the game that it was originally. It's not as good. It's not. It doesn't even feel like the same fucking game. And this is how I feel. So like what I expected with Metal Gear, what I really expected Konami to do. I expected like Metal Gear Solid 6 next, and it was gonna be something, you know, like it would be okay. It wouldn't feel like a Kojima. You could tell Kojima didn't help. It would be weird, but it wouldn't be shit. It would be like, okay, this is all right. And then the next one would be really bad, like a Resident Evil 6 or something, even though I know it's not Konami, but still, just as an example. And then the next one will be Metal Gear Survive. They just skipped past that shit and went right to fucking Survive. Now, from what I've been reading, Survive is not a full $60 game. It is like gonna be like a Ground Zeroes type thing, where it's like $30 or $25 or $20 or something like that. And that's fine and dandy, but why the fuck is it carrying the Metal Gear name? I feel like it has literally nothing to do with Metal Gear. Are you even going to fight a Metal Gear at all in the fucking game? I assume that big beast at the end of the trailer is insinuating like some weird zombified Metal Gear or something, which admittingly sounds kind of cool, but at the end of the day, you're not playing as Snake at all, or Big Boss. You're not playing as Boss at all, because during this game, I'm going to assume that Metal Gear Solid 5 is happening, or well, I guess that the 9-year period or whatever. Well, not 9-year. I can't, I probably fucked up the years on that, but the year period of him being in a coma. So I'm assuming this whole time, Big Boss is supposedly in a coma, which is, there's spoilers for 5, but I'm not even going to get into them. But through that whole time, you're meaning to tell me that in some weird slash universe, some of your soldiers from MSF are fucking fighting some zombies in some weird Mad Max place? What the fuck is this shit? God damn, man. Like, I know I shouldn't be as angry. I know some people are probably going to chime in and say, you shouldn't be this angry. At least it's something, it's not a main series staple. It's not going to be canon. But this is not fucking Metal Gear. If it was anything else, why not just call it a new fucking game? Call it, I don't know, Survive. To my knowledge, there's no game called Survive. So, why not just do that? And just use, like, the engine and stuff like that, or the same gameplay. We wouldn't really fucking care. We could tell that you're lazy, but this is just pathetic. This is just a money grab, in my opinion. This is a straight money grab, hoping that people will really... I really hope this doesn't do good, because if it does, expect Metal Gear Survive to be fucking everywhere. Expect Metal Gear Survive 7 to be a fucking thing. I really hope this is ass. I really hope nobody buys it. Nobody should buy it at this point. This is just supporting a shitty company doing shitty things. Metal Gear will die, just like Silent Hill, and I hate to say that, but this is a warning video to Metal Gear fans. You have to say it too.
Yeah.
Metal Gear will die.
They're gonna pull a Silent Hill with this, and people, and I mean.
Do you think we're gonna get a game where we play as like Solid Snake as a kid?
No, but like here's the thing: is like with the Silent Hill series, it's like there are fans who are like, oh, my favorite game is like Homecoming, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I mean, they're entitled to their opinion, don't get me wrong.
like, yeah, oh no, I'm not saying like, oh my god, they're like not real fans or anything, but like, really? Really?
When you have 2 and 3, and you know, when you have those,
And even one, like even the okay, even the fucking arcade game was like 10 times better than the fucking Homecoming, okay?
and that's what I'm afraid of, like little kids getting Metal Gear Survive and thinking this is what Metal Gear is, and then they're gonna go back and play Metal Gear Solid 5 or 4 or anything, and they're gonna be like, this game sucks. You know, I get the fact that there's like always been some crazy shit in Metal Gear. Metal Gear's always has some fucking crazy shit, like a guy controlling bees and all that. But I hate the fact that it's like zombie type enemies. I'm so fucking sick of zombies. This isn't a new fucking idea. We've had so many zombie games, so many zombie movies, so many zombie everything. I'm so fucking done with zombies. At this point, I'm sick of them.
Like,
I'm sick of it.
I like zombies and everything, but like, give it a rest, my bruh.
Why the fuck is it zombies? It could have been, god damn, it could have been anything. But fucking zombies? I would have rather had fucking dinosaurs. Fuck it. Metal Gear Solid 5 with Jurassic Park. I would have been like, you know what, that's stupid as fuck, but at least it's kind of cool because it's dinosaurs. Why zombies? And I know, once again, I know they're not technically zombies, but let's be real. They're fucking zombies. I'm so sick and tired of zombie stuff. The last thing, like I remember the only good thing I ever gave a break to was zombie stuff. And this shows how sick of zombies I've been for quite a while. When Red Dead Redemption added that DLC, I think it was like in 2011 or something like that, Undead Nightmare, at first I thought it was going to be dumb as hell. I thought, why zombies in Red Dead Redemption? I said, this is going to be stupid. And I'll admit, it was a great add-on, really good add-on, because it was very tongue-in-cheek and everything like that. From what I'm seeing from Metal Gear Survive, it is not tongue-in-cheek at all. It's trying to be very cool and serious. It's just going to be, man, and somebody else I saw somebody point this out in a comment, that since your characters are probably going to be creative characters, like your own little guy, and you can like get different clothes and stuff and different gear, guaranteed there's going to be microtransactions out the ass. There are going to be so many microtransactions.
Yeah, definitely.
You'll be able to dress your guy up like any character that you really love for probably like $10 or some bullshit. I guarantee they're going to have fucking Silent Hill shit too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Dress your character up like fucking
James or whatever.
Jesus Christ. Thanks, Konami. We know what you're gonna do. We know you're gonna do it. We know you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
You can't play us.
We know.
We know the female model's gonna have the boss outfit where she has it unzipped. We know it. I'm so sick and tired of them milking that shit too. You did it. I didn't even like it when Quiet had it as an outfit. That was stupid to me. But fuck it. And that was a microtransaction too. They made one of the biggest staples of Metal Gear Solid. By the way, if anybody who's going to say they're not going to make microtransactions, remember that we're talking about the same company that in every Metal Gear you could always unlock, well, most Metal Gears, you could unlock a suit for Snake to wear free of charge because it was something you had to unlock. It was a secret. Why in the fuck did Metal Gear Solid 5 make it a microtransaction? Because that's what Konami does.
Konami just wants money, bruh.
That's all. And once again, I know they're a business, but fuck you. It's a suit. It's one skin for Snake, and you're charging money for that. So of course, they're going to have fucking wigs. They're going to have accessories. They're going to have literally every little thing you can get on your character. They're going to charge money for. Or they're going to make you grind your ass off for it in survival. That's all it's going to be. And I hate to be so negative about a game that's so fresh and everything, but you just had to put the Metal Gear title on it. If it wasn't Metal Gear, like I said, I wouldn't be this negative about it. I probably wouldn't really care about it because of zombie shit, but at least I wouldn't be shitting on it, and a lot of other people wouldn't be shitting on it. God damn, when we said we wanted co-op in Metal Gear Solid 5, this is not what we were talking about. We were not talking about fucking zombies and shit. We were talking about doing stealth missions and stuff in Metal Gear Solid 5. If they did that as like a DLC, like co-op DLC, would it be scummy? Yes. But would I have bought it? Probably. Because that's a cool-ass idea. Co-op in Metal Gear Solid 5, that's it. That would be easy for them to implement. But nope, this is what we get. This is not what Metal Gear is at all. Like, I wonder what Kojima. I wonder if Kojima. He must have saw this by now. I'm sure everybody tweeted him this shit. I wonder. I bet he just shook his head. I guarantee he just shook his fucking head. It was like, damn, I'm not even gone for a year, and they've already fucking my shit up. It's crazy. I mean, Konami used to be one of the most respected game companies ever. Castlevania, fucking like Metal Gear, Silent Hill, you know, all this other shit that I obviously can't name off the top of my head, but they've had all these games that people really love. Even like one-off games and shit they did, especially in the NES days and stuff. They've done all these games and have these franchises. Castlevania was one of those franchises they could basically make a million games off of. And just something happened, something flipped, and where they're just like, we want to make pachinko machines and fucking shitty $30 games that no one wants to play. I mean, I haven't seen that. You know, I haven't even seen the fucking downvotes for this shit. Oh, look, 40,000 down, 10 up. Who the hell? 10,000 people have upped this?
I know, right? Like,
it's got to be like bots at Konami bot or something. 40,000 people. And this isn't like a widely watched video. It is kind of trending on YouTube, but still, this just shows it to me that you fucked up. You fucked up, Konami. And at this point, I don't see them coming back. I can see them crash. I can see Konami dying and having to be bought out or something. I only hope that if they do sell their assets or everything they have, I only hope that somebody just buys Konami as a whole and brings them back to their glory, or at least even half of it. Because what we have now is 0% Konami. It's so crazy to me. I mean, it's not like they haven't been amazing. It's like they've been amazing forever. I think they went downhill probably at the beginning of like the Xbox 360 PS3 generation. Like they probably started going downhill really bad there. Because I think they just started getting money hungry. Like they just wanted franchises. They wanted to get money easy. They didn't want to actually like have to go through and create new shit or something. That, or they just lost a lot of creative people. I don't know what it is, because it seemed to me that they were trying to do a lot of new stuff throughout the NES, the SNES, and the PlayStation 1 and stuff, and even the beginning of the PS2. They were trying to be really creative, and then now it's like they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I think they're more focused on their stupid ass pachinko machines.
I hate that so much. I hate that.
But that's what makes money in Japan is the pachinko machines. So and they're a Japanese company, so
I think I don't know. I think it also shows where the consoles are going, really, you know? Like a lot of people are saying like this is probably the end of consoles and things like that. I don't think it's the end of gaming. I don't think there's a gaming crash like people want to predict. I just think there are going to be some pretty big changes the way it's looking, at least for certain things. I think some companies may come back or other companies will rise out of this, but a lot of the companies we're so used to idolizing or liking or anything like that, they're just going the way of the dodo. I mean, you know, THQ, even though THQ's never been amazing, they're gone. Konami, I truly believe Konami's going to be gone. They're going to be gone. There's no way they're going to be around for another 5 years if they're doing this shit. I mean, what else can they even make? All they make is that fucking soccer game. That's it. That's the only game I can think of that really makes them assloads of money. And even then,
FIFA or whatever.
Yeah, but no, not FIFA. They make PES. But but FIFA, I feel like is coming up on them too. So if FIFA starts beating them, what next? What else do they have? They've got a fucking shell of what Metal Gear used to be. And that's it. A shell of what Metal Gear used to be. What the hell is going to happen in Silent Hill? The moment they stopped Silent Hills, that was it. What the fuck else is Silent Hill going to do? They haven't done shit with Castlevania. What else can they even do? You know what I mean? Like, they're done. They're done. And I think I have a feeling a lot of these older guys up there, or maybe a lot of the people higher up, they get it. They know this is the end of this company. I can only hope that if Konami does go under, a lot of the talented, there are still a lot of talented people over at Konami, I feel like. I really hope they kind of move out and go to places and do something better. But rest in piss, Metal Gear. Rest in piss.
Oh yeah, rest in piss.
And prepare your assholes, Metal Gear fans, because this ain't the end. This is not the end. We are about to get some shitty ass Metal Gear games. I can see it. If I'm wrong, I'll eat my words. If we get good ass games, I'll be happy. But I have a true feeling we're gonna get some garbage Metal Gear games. They are gonna be the bottom of the fucking barrel. Like shit that you're gonna like fucking. You want to know how bad Metal Gear fans? Bring your ears to me, because I'm also a Resident Evil fan. You know what we're getting? We're getting fucking Raccoon. What the hell's that game called? Raccoon City something. Wow, fuck. What is it? Let me just search it up. Operation Raccoon City. Yes.
Oh,
Bring your ears here, Metal Gear fans. You're gonna get a Operation Raccoon City. You're getting a Resident Evil 5, a Resident Evil 6. Even though Resident Evil 5 is not as bad, but you're getting a Resident Evil 6. You know it's gonna happen. Imagine it. Imagine it. Imagine them bullshit reason bringing back Solid Snake. He'll be young. He'll be like, we found a cure, and he'll be young and shit. They're gonna bring back David Hayter as a voice actor to hype us all up, get us all excited, and then shit in our face because the game's gonna be garbage. Raiden's gonna pop out of nowhere, fucking swinging his sword and shit. Are we even getting a Rising Revengeance 2? Is that even gonna happen now? I haven't heard diddly
That's
fucking
my
squat.
son.
Yeah, and your son's about to get just shit on.
Yeah, I know. It's upsetting.
Are they gonna make a new character? Are they gonna make a new main character and call him like Rubber Snake or some shit? I don't know. Like, Rubber Snake.
Rubber Snake.
Rubber Snacks. That's gonna be the new
Rubber
guy.
Snacks.
Rubber Snacks, guys. He's gonna be the new top dog. This is what we get. This is exactly what we get. We're gonna get what the Resident Evil fans have been getting. We're gonna get what the Silent Hill fans have been getting, and then sooner or later it's gonna turn into getting nothing, like the Mega Man fans. Oh, I'm sorry. The Mega Man fans did get something. You guys want to know what that is? Mighty Number 9. Prepare your assholes, Metal Gear fans, because it's gonna be a bumpy ride. Metal Gear, like no video game in the history of video games can ride off like a Viking funeral. They can't lay in a boat, and go off and they shoot one glorious arrow on fire and catch the boat on fire and it goes out in a beautiful blaze. It's not what's gonna happen with Metal Gear at all. Metal Gear is gonna be that sad, husk of a body on life support, barely saying anything. And everybody's walking in. How's it going, Metal Gear? You okay? That's all we're gonna have. And you know what's sad too? Is when we leave. Konami's gonna be that dirty doctor that comes in and starts rubbing Metal Gear's. Start basically molesting Metal Gear. That's what.
No.
Konami
It's gonna be that scene from Neon Genesis Evangelion, where it's like Shinji's like jerking off over Asuka's like fucking body, and he's like, oh, and then he like looks at his jizz and he's like, I'm so fucked up. And it's like that's what it's gonna be like, basically.
This is what we get.
Yep.
Just remember, here's my thing though, to cap this off. If you're upset that this is happening, that Metal Gear is turning into this, here's how you can combat it. Don't buy it. Do not buy this shit. I think that was the biggest problem Silent Hill fans did. They kept buying that garbage. The sales probably weren't as good, but they bought it. God damn it. Kate, you bought that shitty Vita game. You did it. You did it upon yourself.
I regret it, even though it was like half off. It was only like $15, but still, $15 wasted.
Do not buy them, because when you buy it, that makes them think that it's doing well. Even if you're curious, like, well, it's a new Metal Gear, and everything like that. Just wait, and if the reviews are saying it's amazing, it's one of the best games, then give it a go. But if it comes out, the reviews are saying it's bad and everything, don't pre-order it. Don't fucking buy it. I don't care how fucking enticing their pre-order bonuses are going to be. All it's going to be is some shitty skin or something. That's all it is. Do not buy any of these games. If you don't like it, don't buy it. This goes for anything, but especially right now, Metal Gear. Give Konami the message that this is not what we want. If you do not want Survive, don't fucking buy it. If you're happy for it, do you think it's going to be a cool game, then go buy it. I'm not going to say, you can't buy it or you're not a true Metal Gear fan or anything like that. Just me personally, I don't like it. I don't think that it's not Metal Gear to me at all. It's none of that. And I don't even want a new Metal Gear game anymore. I think having 5 in the main series and all these other side ones that are great, I think that's fair enough. I've had my fair share of Metal Gear. I'm happy with everything I've got, and I can still play them. There's nothing stopping me from playing them. The only thing I would wish Konami could do now, the only thing I would buy now, is if they release the HD versions or something like all of the Metal Gear games on Steam, I would be very excited to buy them again, if they were great ports too. I mean, the Metal Gear Solid 5 port was excellent, so that's the only thing I would ask. That's the only thing I would buy of Metal Gear now to this day would be the remake, or not remakes, but just the re-release of the HD versions onto PC. That's it. But thank you for listening to this. Suck my dick, bitch.